I sat with a man named Kenny Johnson in front of a waterfall discussing Zen philosophies. Kenny had found peace while serving what was to be a 40-year prison sentence after a life of crime. It came while in meditation with Gangaji, who was working for a non-profit organization to bring compassion to the life of those incarcerated.
No, it was, what happens is this, and it's a good question. You can have all the affirmations, all the mantras, meditate 18 hours a day, wear the white robe, the red robes, orange robe, whatever robes it is, have the guru, but if you have not woke up, you're going to repeat the same thing. So I hadn't had the awakening. I just had a lot of concepts of awakening, but I hadn't actually experienced the awakening.
So you did go back to prison?
I went back to prison and I violated, and I got transferred to the federal prison in Littleton, Colorado. And that's where I met my teacher, and that's where I had my awakening. And that is what has been keeping me out ever since.
Tell us about what happened.
Okay. We were at a small group. Our teacher, Gangaji, came in. Well, she wasn't my teacher at that time. She was just a teacher. And every week, what we would do, we would go to these meetings. Volunteers would come in, such as I do now, and they would share with us their teachings and their ideas and their philosophies. And so they said, Gangaji's coming in. Have your best questions for her. And so about a week away, I'm writing down all these questions, I'm thinking, I'm doing all this here. And I get to the chapel, I sit down, and she goes into meditation. And she comes out of meditation and she looks over to me at her left. And she says, Kenny, I've been thinking about you. And as soon as she said that, I just blurted out the question that I had. I said, Gangaji, I understand that we have to die and go somewhere before we receive God's grace. She says, Kenny, God's grace is here now. I said,
And something in those words really transmitted to you.
They went around my egoic mind and went around all these blocks I had up and went deep inside my soul. And on that spot, I was born again. I was a new person.
To simply hear the words,
hear
God's
the
grace
word of
is
truth.
Here now.
Right.
Yeah.
God's grace is here now
because
everything in truth is here now. You remove time and space, there's only now. And so she brought me to the moment. And the first time I could be in the moment.
I think you'll love this incredibly candid discussion about the factors that led to Kenny's life in crime and his redemption from it. For the full interview, go to ConsciousMediaNetwork.com.